WGN investigates tickets from the sky. There's a new tool being used to capture drivers dodging traffic delays.
And investigative reporter Ben Bradley went for a ride to see how it works.
We've all seen it.
Got one more. Oh, two more. Yep.
Some of you may do it.
Guilty.
All right, sir. You're receiving a citation today for improper passing on the shoulder.
The Cook County Sheriff's Department has a new $11 million helicopter. It's tracked carjackers and other criminals, but its latest mission is to get drivers to slow their roll.
What have been some of the better excuses your officers have heard?
Oh, mostly it wasn't me. I didn't do that. And then we go, well, you look up there, see that helicopter, he's got shot video the whole time.
The chopper team has been focused on Chicago area expressways for the past few months, issuing more than 175 citations for driving on the shoulder of the road. Here's how it works.
Yep, there he goes.
Hey, Charlie 1, eastbound 290, about 17th Avenue. Do I got a vehicle up there, a squad up ahead? Maybe they can stop for me.
The shoulder riders are easy to spot from the air.
Got a vehicle driving on the outside shoulder. It's going to be a dark-colored SUV.
Show us how close you can get.
I could end up making out that plate right there.
The chopper crew radios the information down to officers along the highway, who then pull the driver over.
Look, I wrote your ticket. You picked the worst possible time to drive on the shoulder. We're doing a safety initiative. And I don't know if you can see that helicopter.
To say this is a shooting fish in a barrel is an understatement.
The sheriff says he ordered the airborne operation after getting passed on the shoulder over and over again.
Pause. First off, y'all spending $11 million on a helicopter to give out $120 tickets. Come on, man. And look, I know they say they use it for stolen cars and other crimes, but y'all using all this fuel for that helicopter just to be giving out $120 tickets. It's 290. It's Chicago. It happens. Look, some people got emergency. You in bumper to bumper traffic. You literally, I ain't gonna say most people got emergencies, but look, niggas gotta pee. People in the hospital. And you stuck bumper to bumper and you got this shoulder. You gonna dip on that shoulder and you gonna get through that. Everybody has rolled the shoulder at least to try to get off the highway. You know what I'm saying? You in bumper to bumper, you hop on the shoulder real quick so you can hop off the highway. Some people hop back into a different lane. Now, I'm not saying it don't happen, but it's like, is it worth filling up the tank of the plane for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, to do what? Give out $120 tickets? What is they doing? They goofy, stupid goofies. and this is taxpayers' money, by the way. Yeah, we know that we all needed planes for other things, and we probably do need it in Chicago and for Cook County. But the problem is, it's like you're not using it for the right way. Like the dude said, and you heard what he said. It's probably the Cook County Sheriff deputy. He said he was passed on the shoulder too many times while he waiting in traffic, law abiding. So this nigga sent the load. He said, all right, everybody getting caught now. We about to just send the plane up there and catch people right on the sides, bro. Look, the amount of gasoline or whatever you use to fuel that you use to fuel up those helicopters, the amount that you use probably is like 10 to 15 times the price of the tickets you writing, bro. Facts. Gotta be, bro. Because they not doing it like they are, but they're not. And then the police has to sit in the cut and wait for them to pass to catch them. Or they, let me catch them now. They already gone. The helicopter's staying on 290. Because that's 290. They not on I-90. They not on 355. They not on 55. You know what I'm saying? Where it really be busting off. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing. It's like you only catching drivers that are on 290. They hop off and they go somewhere else real quick. But the helicopter got to stay on 290 to catch the other drivers, right? And see, and one another thing I say Big Brother's always watching you. They're using helicopters just to try to check people from going on the shoulder. It's a shoulder, bro. It's not the biggest deal. It's a minor driving infraction, G. I just don't like the concept of wasting certain taxpayers' money to fund or fuel certain things for shit that the police could just sit back and just do. Do what the Georgia State do. They sit in the grass, and they just sit in the grass. And they wait for people to do stuff like that. They don't have to use all these fundings and all this because they got all this funds, and this is where it's going to catch people to give them a $120 ticket. Probably not even that because it's a really minor. It's just improper lane, basically lane switching, improper lane switching. That's it. That's pretty much what he just did. That was it. Maybe $120 max. Facts. Max.
So for me, it was like something where it was like I wanted to get these folks for the obvious reason, breaking the law, but this bigger thing too, to let people know, the rest of us who play by the rules, who sit there and grind this thing out, that no, we will catch these people, and there are rules, and we'll hold them accountable.
There's virtually nothing we haven't heard.
Officer Kevin Suchaki says there are as many excuses as there are cars on the road.
No, I understand. Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go. So, what do you want to go to the bathroom?
I find something like
Where? Nigga, you just pulled him over. You can't.
The most common excuse is my mom's in the hospital and I have to get to her. So my response is, well, she's already at the hospital. She's being taken care of, so getting there safely is the best thing.
Suchaki.
That is a cop-like answer. Well, she's safe already, so what's the need? Nigga, she's on her deathbed and she's finna die right now. I gotta get to the hospital. Fuck these niggas, I'm driving on the shoulder. That's how I'm coming. We in Chicago. Of course you're gonna hear excuses. Everything in the book. But how do you know if somebody's telling the truth? Some people do gotta pee. What, you gonna sit in bumper to bumper traffic? I remember one time I was driving. Where was I coming from? I don't even know. I had to stop in Oak Brook, though. I think I was coming from the city towards the burbs. I had to stop. Boy, I had the dookie. You hear me? I couldn't do it, bro. I had to stop in Oak Brook, pay the toll to get off just to go to the Marriott. I could not hold it. I would have rammed anybody to get to that bathroom. I'm telling you. That's how crazy it was. I was like, man, I got to get it there now. Y'all seen the scene from Friday when Pops had the dookie and he just honking the horn? He in LA traffic. He like, I got a boo-boo. I got a boo-boo. That's the scene, G. Anyway, let's keep going.
He said honesty is the best policy and might even get you a warning instead of a ticket. That's what happened to this guy.
Not likely.
What were you doing?
Nothing. Just bobbing and weaving.
But you don't mind that they pulled you over?
No.
I
love it.
You're the happiest guy I know to get a ticket.
Yes.
Stopped on the ground
Goof up.
by an eye in the sky.
Wasting all that good old fuel.
Ben Bradley, WGN Investigates.
All those man hours, all that man time just to burn all that fuel off for what reason? For nothing. To waste everybody's time and all the taxpayers' money. That's what they doing. I'm just letting y'all know what they doing in Chicago, bro. Just to catch people riding on the shoulder because they don't got nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing else to do but waste money. They got to figure out how we going to waste this money before the next fiscal year. You know what I'm saying? They got to say, hey, man, we need 5 guys in the helicopter. We need to pay all the soldiers on the ground. And, we need a full staff for this. Just to give out about $3,000 in tickets today. Most people actually don't ride the shoulder, by the way. So if you're in Chicago, like, people ride the shoulder to get either off or on. Some people ride that shit just to get through the traffic and then they, do whatever they need to do. But, yeah. Some people do it. If you got, take the ticket shit. It's not even the biggest deal for real. But them doing all that extra shit with the helicopter, bro, it's just a waste of time for real. And it's just a waste of money. And, you catch them if you catch them. If you don't, you don't. If they're not causing an accident, so be it. It's just because one deputy that was in charge of all that shit got angry because he was waiting in line and everybody was passing his ass. So he said, nah. If I got to wait, you got to wait. So let's just waste about $10,000 worth of gasoline and let's catch some people. That being said, tell me what you think about that conversation. I'm guessing about the gasoline or fuel. I don't know what they call it in in helicopters, but the fuel. I'm guesstimating, so I'm guesstimating it's not cheap because it probably costs way more than diesel, for sure, 100%. So, and it burns way faster. Anyway, it's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think about the comment section. Let's go. Make sure you subscribe. Let's go. Peace.